it's Christina Carmel, and welcome to another week of the Carmel Show on VIP Unlocked. Now, I have two special guests with me. A-Star.
Yeah.
What's good?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, anytime. Come on now. And Luisa.
Hi,
so
everybody.
I want to kind of get into individually. Obviously, you guys are a part of, I would like to say, the same scene almost, but very different lanes. Mm-hmm. So I want to obviously start with you, A-Star. So how do you feel like your career has been so far? Are you kind of like taken by how much you've grown?
Definitely, like, as if you look at my career and see, like, from like my first hit singles to now, you just see like progressively every time I've released a new single, it's just been picking up level after level. So yeah, I'm happy. Are
you I wouldn't like to say you like shocked, but are you like amazed by the reception that you've gotten thus far? Sometimes
I am, because when you see so much people all over the world, like in countries that you've never even heard of before, like dancing to your music and joining my challenges, it feels dope.
Yeah, I can just imagine like how kind of exciting it is for you to kind of just watch how much you've grown, how much people like dance to your music every time you drop a new single.
Yeah.
Now I want to get in. It is crazy because when I was kind of first introduced to you, it was through these boys. So can we show the clip of when I was first kind of introduced to you, and when I knew that, okay, this guy, like, he's definitely someone to watch. So can we show the clip?
0 to 100.
The coupe challenge.
The coupe voice. I'm telling you, and I didn't even know that this was you. Like, you were the person behind this music.
Yeah.
From this for your camera, from London to Alabama. Hey, remember the one like coupe, coupe, three like coupe, coupe, four like coupe, to your ex-girlfriend coupe.
Yeah, this was huge, man.
Listen, this was crazy. I'm telling you. So, first of all, do you know them?
Yeah, I didn't know them at the time when that video came out, but I met them, yeah.
What, after?
They're in my next video, which was Balaya.
Oh, yeah. So basically, did they do this off of their like own back kind of thing, just dancing to your music?
Yeah,
how did this come about?
If you look at my music and my challenges, people from all over the world join my challenges. So this was just another post that someone just joined the challenge and tagged me, and I saw it and I reposted it. But this just went viral, you know, like with all of my challenges, I always get at least one video that just blows up. With the coupe challenge, this was the video that just went viral. Everyone reposted it, from the shade room to here, there. It went crazy.
Yeah. I feel like this just absolutely just took off. And do you feel like for some people this was like the first initial introduction to you? Because like for myself, I didn't know the man behind the music.
I had some hits before that. I mean, I had Eggplant, I had Choco Body, which were huge songs. But obviously Coupe was to the next level. It is my biggest song, I would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Coupe and Balaya. So, yeah, I could understand if people were first introduced to my music through this. Makes sense.
Talk to me about your creative process musically. Because we were having this conversation off camera, and you make music. So let me not say you make, let me ask you, do you make music for social media, or is it not intentionally done like that?
No, my music's not for social media. My music's for the dancers.
Yeah.
So the dancers are not social media. The dancers are artists too. They're their own creatives too. So I see what they like to dance to and what they enjoy to dance to, and I make music for them. They inspire me to get in the studio and make new sounds, and then I release it for them, to be honest. So
would you say that that's your like strategic marketing? You do that deliberately, or is it just I go to the studio, I make music, and if the dancers pick it up, great?
I don't think it's strategic. I just feel like over time, me and the dancers have like become one. Like I have this bond with dancers where the music that I make, they love to dance to it. So like, it's not intentional when I'm just in the studio. I just make music that I like to dance to now.
Oh, really?
And then it just reflects with all the dancers too, so.
Okay, I'm actually surprised to hear that, you know, because I actually thought it was genuinely like, because that's like great marketing to be able to do it that way. So I thought like you intentionally moved that way.
When I make music in the studio, I don't make music, like when I'm in the studio, I don't think about business or marketing.
Okay.
It's just a feel.
It's just a feeling,
you know,
yeah.
It's just how I feel in the studio, how I feel to express myself on a beat when the beat is made. And then from there, obviously it's Afro dance. The genre is Afro dance, so it's always gonna be something to dance to, but it's just a feel, man. It's like from God.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually amazing. So Luisa, you know, I was coming to you, girl. You're a dancer.
Yeah.
What do you think about the dance scene at the moment?
In what?
In terms of like social media?
I feel like obviously during COVID as well, a lot of dancers have come out to like express more, like dance moves, like dance challenges. Like every day you see a new dance challenge coming out.
Yeah.
So I feel like people are trying to get more into what they like, but also push themselves out for when everything opens out.
Yeah.
To get more opportunities. So yeah.
Do you feel like, because obviously we had a conversation off camera, you knew I was going to bring it here, so.
Obviously.
Do you feel like the artists support dancers enough?
Not enough.
Okay.
I don't think they don't support enough. I feel there should be more.
There's an artist sitting right here.
I know, but we're actually going to have this discussion. Yeah.
Now, for A-Star, you've seen that he's been bringing like diverse dancers to like, in his music and stuff like that, but if you put it generally, we are not helped that much because obviously some artists see that they can make a song and they'll feel like, okay, I know dancers gonna jump on this one, so like you know.
Yeah, no, that's real talk. But why do you think that is? Why do you think that is happening? Because
as you were saying earlier as well, like dance is not seen as much as a career in the black community. Because even our parents would be like, "Want to be a dancer?
Well,
what's that?
Dance, sit down.
What's that?" You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just feel like there needs to be more like of a community between artists and dancers, because without artists, what dancers gonna dance to? Without dancers, what artists like how the songs gonna
Which is what A-Star was saying. Yeah.
So it's a thing that has to come together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So what do you say to this? What do you think is? Because before you answer that, let me ask you this: do you so when you make your music and you do your challenges, sometimes you will dance alongside another dancer. Do you look at numbers? Or is it just how fun and interactive it is in terms of the person that you
the dancer that I collaborate with?
Yeah.
I just collaborate with dancers that I'm a fan of. So, like before even me being a musician, I'm actually a fan of the whole Afro dance scene and all the Afro dancers that you see. So, like sometimes when I make a song and I want to release the song, and I want to collaborate with a dancer, I just think of who would sound or who would dance dope to this song.
Oh, okay.
And then I just hit them up and see what happens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So it just depends, really.
Would you say to what Luisa was saying in terms of like artists not kind of supporting dancers enough, like yourself, because you do it well as well? Do
you mean by like Afro artists or just? Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah.
I don't feel like that's ever been a thing until I started to do it, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't feel like Afro dancers and Afro artists have had that connection before. You know, like...
That's true, actually.
Until I started to build that connection, and now is a thing. Now everybody does it, like even Beyonce's doing it.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm one of the first to take a liking to the dancers, to appreciate the dancers, to make music for the dancers, to support the dancers. And now it's become a thing, so now it's expected from every artist, but I don't feel like every artist understands the scene and how they need to do that. So, I mean, I can't be like, okay, artists should support dancers more. I feel like artists need to understand the scene first before they can support the dancers. Because I feel like artists feel like, okay, I have a new song out, I see so much people dancing to songs and songs going viral. Let me get this dancer to dance to the song. It's just business, right? But I don't see it like that, so I guess it's just how you see it as an artist, to be honest.
When you say that artists don't understand, what is it that needs to be understood?
Just that dancers are creatives too, dancers are artists too. They're not like background people just to come on the stage behind you or in a music video behind you. That they actually create the same way you create in the studio. They create choreography to songs, and getting a dancer to choreograph a song can take a song to a whole nother level, you know, like when I'm on social media and I see, like, to be honest, nowadays with most Afro songs, I don't hear it until I see dancers dancing to it. And I'm like, what song is this?
Exactly.
Yeah, and then I'm like, what song is this? But it's always after I see a dancer dancing to it. And when you have dope dancers coming up with dope choreography for a song, even if you don't like the song at first, when you start to see the dancer dancing to it, you're like, yo, maybe this song is dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So dancers are very important, man, very important.
Luisa, talk to me about the, every time I call your name, you're like, talk to me about the creative process that goes on from when you're, so for example, an artist reaches out to you, Luisa, I've got a song, I want you to dance. What then goes on for you? What are the next steps after that?
Okay, first I need to listen to the song. Okay. I need to feel the song, because if I don't feel the song,
it's not happening.
It's gonna be very hard. Like sometimes I've turned down songs because I just can't. Like I'm not.
Trust.
I didn't want to say that.
Say it. It's trust.
Sometimes songs that like some artists need to like put in more work.
Oh yeah,
before,
just talk the thing.
But yeah, just have to like feel the song and just brainstorm a bit. And what I do, I'm more of a freestyle dancer. So when I feel the song, like I literally just do it. Then if I have to do a routine, then the routine comes in. But I prefer more freestyle than actual routine, just because I can express myself more. Do you know what I'm saying? But every dance is different.
How long does it take you?
It just depends. As I said, just how I feel the song.
A song is really good.
Okay, example, Kiss Daniel, Necessary.
Yeah.
My recent one that just literally just, my challenge just went viral, wasn't even meant to be a challenge. Literally took me like 5 minutes. I was just like, I was just doing TikToks, then I hear this song, I was like, oh, let me not see the song. Just did it, like literally just there. So it got a lot of people like coming in, joining on it, then I posted on, I came to London, I danced with like 2 other dancers, Aisha and Ola, and posted on my reels. Yeah. And literally,
it blew. Gone.
It's on 800 views now. Like it just blew out. So it just depends how I feel about the song, to be honest.
That is absolutely amazing. Okay, so in terms of like structure and career. When you do dance for artists, is it thank you for dancing, or is it let's do business and let me pay you for this? Let's be honest here.
It's exposure.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of artists want. They want the song to go out, they want the song to blow, and obviously they know dancers are able to do that. But a lot of them don't want to pay for that service, because as we said earlier, they just see dancing as, you know, just 1-2 steps. But it's actually like tiring, like it's a lot of brainstorm going in, and yeah. So it just depends. Some artists will actually pay you because they can see your value. Then others just don't care.
How do we add value to dancers? How do we make them feel valued? Obviously, you've done it so well. So how, from your perspective, how do we add value to them so they don't feel undervalued?
I feel like it's not even just a dancers thing, it's just like people in general, how you treat people. You just have to make people feel valued all the time, give people credit, you know, show appreciation, and obviously put money in their pocket too, you know. Nobody wants to work for free, so I do that with everything I do, like whether it's a dancer, whether it's a videographer, whether it's a producer, so it's not really a big deal to me. But like I said, other people do things differently, and that might not even be because they're artists. That might just be like the actual person that they are and how they deal with things in life.
Character traits.
And it just comes out with whatever business they're doing. But me as a person, like I just like to value everyone around me anyway. Like I don't think I'm too high for someone, or everyone is equal. Everyone's human being. So yeah.
Where did let's take it back a bit. Where did it kind of start for you in terms of when was it the moment you realized you fell in love with music?
When I was a kid, man, like when I was like, I don't know, maybe like 7, 8 or something.
Wow.
I've been making music like since I was like 13, 14.
Okay.
And I'm 29 now, so.
Oh really? Okay.
Think of how long that's been.
That's a very, very long time. So when did is that the moment where you said, okay, I want to do this professionally?
Yeah, I always, because I started off as a rapper, so I used to do hip hop, like UK hip hop, grime. But I used to like mess around with my friends in school, like at playtime, we'd come around in a circle, someone would put on a beat and everyone would start rapping. And then I went to the studio for the first time at like maybe 14, 15. Oh, wow. But it was from like rapping with my friends, and then there was an older guy that saw and he was like, yeah, come to the studio. And I went to the studio. And then since then, I've just never looked back. I've just always been in the studio, always wanted to make music. So it's been a long time now.
Wow, that's amazing. I want to play a clip that not recently, but most recently went viral, of these young ladies. Now, I love this clip. Let's play it and then we can talk about it. This to me is just... Is this shot in London?
Yeah, that's in Liverpool Street.
Really? Yeah. Do you know what? I actually thought this was shot in Africa because the body's built different, yeah. I thought this was South Africa because the bodies are built different. But this reminds me of something you were saying, Luisa, off camera, where you were talking about there are dancers and there are dancers.
Yeah.
Expand on that.
Well, so when I said they're dancers, but they're dancers, I mean that the dancers are like people that have gone to lessons, people that have gone to love the passion, people that have done stuff like that actually like do, how can I explain it? Like that actually dance, they can pick up easily and stuff like that. But when I say dancers, I mean like the upcoming ones. They just jumping on every song just to get exposure and like still learning their process. So yeah, that's the difference basically. Yeah.
If with that, if you weren't doing like social media and dancing through like TikToks and stuff, what other like lane would you have gone down to kind of showcase your skills?
Well, I've been dancing way before Instagram and TikTok were born.
Yes, tell them.
I've been dancing way before that. As I was born in Italy, and we used to have this show. So schools from the same city, but different schools will come together, competition, win a trophy, and go on TV and stuff like that. So I've been doing that. I've started with hip hop, doing the jerk and doggy, what's going on. Like, I've been there. So yeah, I've been to like lessons, and I've been literally all this process. But if there was no social media, I'll get myself into like video shoots, TV shows, or like stuff like, you know, X Factor when they bring like artists to like showcase.
Yeah.
I'll do that as well. Like, for me, dancing is not just social media. Dancing is more like personal, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And do you feel like with obviously doing it this way, of the way you're doing it, like you're just building your brand to be able to do all these other stuff?
Yeah, I am building my brand. I'm getting my name out there. I said, if you go to someone and they know about like the dancing or the Afro scene, they say, oh, Obahema, they
know about you.
Jeez.
She said you heard about me.
You know the song,
You mad?
Yeah.
I love the vim.
Like even the song from Sako there, the very first Azonto song that came out. You know when it says Obahema,
Yeah.
Every time someone like sees me, that's what they say. Literally. So yeah, that's how I've built myself through social media as well. But I've been doing it for time. Like,
and how honestly, how hard has it been? Because
hard.
it's not easy. It looks easy.
It looks easy,
but it's not. Yeah.
Always
It's
smiling
long.
there, but it's hard. It's hard because finding the right song, training, because I just can't jump. Sorry, but like I just like to feel the song and stuff like that. So it's very hard, and you get a lot of people not valuing you like that.
Yeah.
Because again, dance is not looked.
It's not looked
It's
at
not looked
as
at
a
like
profession.
that. But it's a profession. People are creating opportunities from themselves and like achieving so much. For example, Paris Gobel, like she's done stuff for Fenty.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Beyonce. With that song with Shatta Wale. The blue guy, he's like
Papi Ojo.
Papi Ojo.
Yeah.
He's built his thing now. So dances are something, and that's what people need to understand.
People need to know your value. You know what?
I think people know that though. You don't feel like people know that?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I don't.
Why don't you? Why
I feel as though, again, looking at it traditionally, like we're all Ghanaians here. Go and tell your mum you want to be a dancer. That's one hurdle. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I used to tell my parents I wanted to be a musician, they didn't want me to be a musician.
Yeah, but that's think about the psychological impact of that, because if they want you to be a lawyer, a doctor, a psychologist, and you want to go the more creative route, do you fold? Many have folded, you know, and gone and done things they didn't want to do, even though you know how skillful you are as a dancer. So now you not only have to prove to yourself, you have to prove to them. So you go and do it anyway. You get into the creative world, and then. So that's one hurdle. You get in, and then, you know, musicians will be musicians. There are egos, there's this, there's that. And then it's like, do you know who I am? Like, I don't need to pay you for you to come and like twinkle your toes. That's how they see it. They see it. And I've heard musicians talk like that. Like, come shake two legs and I'm giving you exposure. Do you know who I am? So imagine as a dancer, how much like, the psychological burden on you to pursue this as a career, because you're not doing this for fun. But again, because you have to go through the non-conventional routes, i.e. social media, people think this is play, but this is a profession. You want to be a professional. You know, you want to master your skills. So you're having to prove to everybody constantly how good you are. And not everybody's doing what you're doing.
I hear what you're saying, but I feel like that's life in any career path that you choose. Like, you're always gonna have hurdles. But I feel like if you're a dancer and you're relying on a musician to for your success, then obviously you're gonna look at the situation like that. But if you're looking at other paths in order to be successful and not just relying on musicians to book you for a gig or a music video, because there's so many other ways to be successful as a dancer. As you can see now, there's so many dancers that are doing it, and most of the big dancers don't even need musicians need them. Do you understand? So it's how you set yourself apart as a dancer. If you're just thinking music videos and performing at shows, then of course you're just going to rely on musicians for your success. But if you're thinking about, I don't know, like setting up your own classes, teaching, you know, traveling the world, teaching,
working with brands,
working with brands, working on social media and your own social media content, working with producers, making your own beats that you can dance to. There's so many avenues that you can go down. So it's just how you look at the situation. And I just feel like that's any career path that you choose. You're always going to have hurdles. Musicians have hurdles too.
Yeah, no,
you know, so you dancers have hurdles of the musicians not appreciating you, like in your experience. But musicians have other stuff, like I don't know, like the label's not.
Yeah, no fact. And I was just going to come to that. Yeah, I was just going to talk about that.
Whatever it is, you know. So
talk about some of these hurdles, because they're real stuff. Like obviously, people think doing music is easy. It's not. There is a lot of work, and people think it's all glamour. It's not. Like it's a lot of stress. Yeah. What have been some of the hurdles?
I would say the first hurdle as a musician is getting people to listen to your music.
Yeah.
Because think about how many billions of people are in this world and how much millions of artists are in this world making music. Why is someone going to listen to your music over, I don't know, the biggest artist in the world? You know, you have to give them something that another artist is not giving them. You have to create something for yourself, something that's unique. So when people do listen to your music, it's not like they just listen to one song and then go away. Like they listen to one song and whatever you release, they keep coming back to come and check it out until they like become a fan, and all they do is listen to your music. You know, so there's so many hurdles, but that's just one. I could sit here and speak.
Come on, talk.
I can speak the whole day. Like
talk it, because it's real talk.
It's finances, finding ways to support your ideas.
Are you label or you indie?
I'm independent. I've always been independent.
Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah. So that financial burden is heavy.
Yeah. So I used to work. Like I realized that I wasn't going to be able to shoot music videos and bring all of these ideas to life with no money. And I'm not the type of person to rely on another person to invest in me. Like I'd rather invest in myself. So I just went and got a job, and I got a part-time job, and the money that I was making from that, I was using it to invest in myself.
Yes. Let's pause here. No, seriously, let's just let this marinate. Let's just let this. Because this is such real talk that people do not talk about, you know? The hustle and the grind of doing music. It's not just everybody's got racks, everybody's got chains and nice cars. People are having sleepless nights, you know?
Of course.
People are grinding for it. Where were you working?
I was working in a betting shop. I was doing that part-time. Yeah, I was working in a betting shop.
How long did you do that for?
I was doing that for maybe like 3 to 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you were just saving so that you could...
Yeah, I was saving, and just like the money I would make, I would just use it for studio time, to shoot music videos, to pay for artwork, to pay dancers, you know, so many things, really. I was just doing it as I was going along, but it wasn't even that deep. It's just like, I had all of these ideas and I'm working, so the money I make from work, if I want to do this next week, then I would take some money from like my work, what I'm getting paid, and put it here and then get this done, and then I just kept it moving. It wasn't even that deep. And then I just got to this stage. So up until the beginning of my career to now, nobody's invested in my career. It's always been me.
That is
you know.
Amazing. Has there ever been a time though, like real talk, where you thought, oh, forget this is long?
Nah, not really, you know. Nah, because I come from a family where, like, I have older brothers and I'm the youngest. I have older brothers and sisters, but I'm the youngest in the family. So I've seen my brothers come up and think of these ideas or businesses and, you know, grind and get it done. So I've always known from young that it's possible. Like, I've seen it happen myself. So you don't need no one. All you need is yourself, and to believe in yourself and to work hard. So that's never been like in my head. I've always known that I'm gonna be like the biggest artist in the world, and I'm not even there yet.
Yes, yes. But
still-
you know,
I'm
you
still
need to
going.
have that like mentality. You have to big yourself up like psychologically in order for others to see your value. Because then what happens, I feel like you start to exude what you think, and then others start to believe it as well.
Yeah,
It's
true.
almost like,
It's energy, innit? It's energy. Yeah,
let's talk about its energies. It's a real thing.
yeah.
It is actually a real thing. And talking about energies and like vim, can we show the clip of Sister Luisa breaking it down? We love to see it. Come on, vim,
Let me see this.
energy.
Be number one for the category. I'm getting money, so my party for reach. I'll make you call all my money for me. If you be shorty, but you know your body, where you still dey flex like it be your hobby. Make you never bring that thing they call me, cause I go tell it to your face, you be ugly.
Dope. Dope.
That is so
Yeah,
sick.
let's clap for that. Let's clap for that.
Everybody in the studio say yes.
Dope.
We can't go without saying that. Obviously, I said it before, but we can't miss the fact that this is like 3 Ghanaians in the like on the couch. Come on, this is royalty. Make it make sense.
Ghana on the map.
Listen,
Ghana on the map, man.
are we not proud of where our country's going?
Oh yes.
Of course,
Everybody
man.
say yeah.
Jeez.
Listen, like no, and it's actually like real talk. When I see the progression of our country, we're up there, you know. Like we're actually.
We representing, man.
It's a bit sweet for me, and I'll
Yeah.
tell you why. Because it's like sometimes I feel like it's a bit, again, like music is a bit glossified, if that's a word, you know. We are Africans first. We are actually Africans first. This is not I'm trying to find my roots. We are genuinely Africans first, and I think there were points where it was being compared to Dubai. And where it was becoming a bit commercialized, and I was a bit like, you know, like this is our treasure, this is our motherland, this is our core, this is our roots. You know what I mean?
Ghanaians love the culture.
This is our. This is. You know what I mean? Let's not do that. Like we're not. This is not Dubai. Do you understand? Like. It was a bit of like, okay, do you know what I mean? But I love the progression. I love where we're going. We're becoming a bit expensive. Real estate is becoming a bit like, if you don't own now, it's looking a bit long.
It's good though. It's good.
But it's good. What do you guys think about the way our country's moving?
I love it. I love it. I don't see no bad side, to be honest. I love it, man. I just love how we're becoming like the forefront of, you know, African tourism. Like if you wanna, if you've never been to Africa before, if you wanna visit Africa for the first time, Ghana's like top 3.
Yeah,
that everyone would
literally.
tell you. Like even people that are not Ghanaian would be like, go to Ghana, go to Ghana. Everybody loves Ghana, so it's dope. And when you go there, you understand why everybody loves Ghana, because it's so peaceful. Everyone's so nice. The vibe is just so friendly, positive, welcoming.
Yeah, yeah. How do you carry your country as you move in your career?
Everything I do. If you listen to all my songs, you find some kind of Ghanaian lingo in there.
Can you speak true?
Not really, no. I can't.
you
I understand it.
I can, but not.
Go on,
Not.
give us-
Not
You
there.
can't.
No,
No way.
I'm on level 3.
But you
Swear.
you speak Italian as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Are you
yeah.
fluent in Italian?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
tree is just some way, some way.
I understand, but I'm not
Yeah, I understand
fluent.
as well.
I'm not fluent.
Okay.
But I understand enough to add some stuff in my music.
Like little words here and there.
Yeah.
How do you carry Ghana when you're dancing?
My name.
Yeah, facts.
About him, it's like the name, like people know, and when they ask you what does it mean, it's like it's literally the Ghanaian culture, like Ohima, like fam, your queens and
Queen
like,
things.
kings.
Yeah.
So
Powerful name though.
yeah, and I do a lot of Azonto, so that's how like I'll carry my Ghanaians together, and yeah.
How individually, we'll start with you, A-Star, how proud is your family of your success thus far?
They're so proud. Like, my mum is my biggest fan. It's crazy because at first she didn't want me to do music because she's like, oh, look at Michael Jackson, look at all these. they take drugs and they drink alcohol, all of these things, like, you know, typical Ghanaian parents. But the route that I went down, the music that I make now is so, what's the word? It's just worldly. Like, it's for everybody. It's a good vibe, it's good energy, and it makes everybody feel happy. So, you know, you can't really be upset at that. You got to be proud of that, you know. And every time I go see my mum, she's always listening to my music now. So my goal now is to make music that my mum can listen to. Like, if she enjoys it, then I've won. I'm successful already. I don't really care about like millions and billions of streams. Like, as long as she can enjoy the music, then I've made it already. Like, so
that is so amazing. What about you, Luisa?
Yeah, same as A-Star. Obviously, they didn't understand it much.
They must have been like, oh no. I could just imagine.
I'm the only girl as well. So I've got an older brother and a younger brother, so, you know. But they've grown to love it. They're proud of me. Like, but that, like, my parents like comment on my stuff and stuff like that. My brother as well, like, he's always saying, I'm gonna take you to Ghana, like to dance and stuff like that. But yeah, they're very proud. They're seeing what I'm doing. They're seeing how I'm trying to obviously uplift the Ghanaian culture, bring people together. And literally, when my mom is around, people will be like, oh, your daughter, she can dance, you know.
Be gassing her up.
But yeah, they are proud of me, and I'm grateful because without them, literally, I need their support. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard out here.
I'm telling you.
I need their support because without the support, it's gonna be a bit hard knowing that your family is not supporting you like that. And what you love doing. So yeah. That would
be like so painful if you get into. This is the thing, because it's like I can even think like with my mum. It took a minute because obviously I worked in the psychology field, so like I was a therapist. So that transition, it's not even a transition because I haven't even transitioned properly yet, because that official move is like she's just
shaking.
They don't understand
it. They don't, but they don't understand how you monetize.
Yeah, because they haven't come from that.
If you're making money, everybody's quiet.
Yeah. But they just don't understand how you can monetize it because they don't come from that culture.
Generation, their generation
they don't understand it. It's a new thing for us. It's a new thing for us. Like with social media now and how everyone's pursuing their dreams and everyone's creative and making money from things that they love to do instead of just, you know, like the typical route, be a lawyer, be a doctor, which is fine, which is dope, but I feel like black people just love to be creative and turn that creativity into success. So with what's happening now is new. Like people, my parents have never seen it before. So now they're starting to understand it because we're doing it and we're becoming successful, and there's examples now. So for the younger generation coming up, they're gonna be like, look at this guy, look at that guy. And then their parents are gonna be like, it's true. Do you understand? So it's dope.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's a new generation for them, and I think they will learn to love it, and they would be proud. They would be very, very proud. So with being proud, Luisa, the time.
She's gonna dance for us.
You know,
the time has come. The time has come.
Let me kick back and watch.
Wait, no. Are you gonna?
You two join in.
Nah, if you join in, I'll join in. But if you're not joining in, I'm not joining in.
All right, come on, Mark. All right. Let's do this.
Oh, you're kicking the heels off.
Let's kick the heels off because it's all. Are we doing footwork?
I can teach you a bit of footwork.
What footwork? Don't kill us, please.
Oh my, this is gonna be. Only for VIP Unlocked do we do this, guys. Otherwise, it's not happening. All right, you ready, guys? Everybody.
Okay, what we doing? What are we dancing to first?
Can we cue the music?
Yeah, you're going.
Do I need to have my bike on so I can take this off?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, this way. You can do what they did in the video. So bounce.
Yeah, I got this.
Bounce.
Okay.
So that
Yeah.
oh, then you can do the leg work. So
this one is tricky, you know.
Alright, so cross.
Yeah.
Cross, drop.
Oh, she got already.
She told me earlier. I got head start.
Alright, so cross, drop, then move that leg, then the same
Cross,
thing.
drop.
That. So look at the rhythm. That.
Yes. We love to see it. We love to see it. Thank you very much for that, Luisa. I think it's, do you know what? I think it's a different time that we're in where now it's a little bit of pressure. Like if you don't know how to dance, it's looking a bit long for you now.
Looking crazy.
Because it feels like now everybody knows how to dance.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my God. So now it's like you really have to rehearse because otherwise it's just going to be so long.
I feel like even Jay Jolens, when he started doing his routines on every song, that's where like dancers started be like, okay, let me do this as well. So I feel like that's how a bit like it helped pushing the UK scene.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
So what can we expect from you, A-Star, moving forward?
Just more hits, man. Just constant hits, more music for you to dance to, more music to turn up to.
Yes.
That's about it, man.
Yes, we love to see it. And what about you, Luisa?
Quality videos, tutorials.
Yeah.
And
give us put the 5-year plan in there. Put the 5-year plan. Let's do some manifestation.
How old I am right now? Oh, okay.
That's good, like, how old am I?
I'm 36, so 5 years is like what? 31.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my age, you know, making me feel old.
5 years. I hope to have my studio.
Yes.
I have to create a community because youth centers are getting wiped out right now. So I want to bring that back and obviously bring people together and obviously bring the young people, stop this night crime. So obviously having that kind of studio, not just for dancing, but maybe bring like diverse creativity and
We love that.
yeah. Hopefully 100K soon. I'm joking.
Yes. No, don't joke here, boy.
Okay,
Manifestation.
Manifest that. Yeah.
Give us 5 years, A-Star.
5 years. Nothing too specific. Just
keep grinding.
I just want to get. Well, my goal is to get everybody in the world to dance to my music, and bring different cultures together. Like unite everybody from all different backgrounds together.
I think you're doing that already, though.
Yeah, through music and dance, but more of it, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Like to a bigger scale where everybody knows that, okay, this is the guy that brings all of these cultures together from all over the world, literally through music and dance.
I love that. I love that. And so we've come to the end of the show, guys. Yes.
Thanks for having me, man.
Any time. We will definitely do this again. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
So we've come to the end of the show, guys. I want to just thank my guests, A-Star and Luisa, for joining me on VIP Unlocked on the Carmel Show.